everyone, as you can see I am in my kitchen and we're going to do a porch liner for my front porch. I'm going to really quickly send this over to my VIP group. Just give me just a second, guys. I want to make sure I'm in the right location and I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. I know it's really hard to see me. So today we are going to do the other side of my porch liner. This is my Halloween one that actually sits on my porch. I love porch liners. I think they're so much fun. All right, let's send this over to the VIP group. All right. Porch liners are super easy to make. They, what I do is I buy 8-foot boards and then I cut them in half to do 4-foot boards. I buy them 10 inches wide because I like mine to be a little bit wider. They work better with these transfers that are a little bit wider. And like I said, you guys can see that is my Halloween one on the other side. So it is black, but it stands out really well against my light gray stone. So you can do this any color you want. You can paint it with paste. You can paint it with paint. This is actually a black stain because I like to see the wood grain. And at the bottom, we're going to add this cute little reindeer, which is in the sale that ends today. So just an FYI, he's only $5 right now, guys. And we're going to do this cool transfer right here. This one's called Welcome to Our Christmas Cottage. Super awesome. Just because it's big does not mean you can't do it, okay? So don't get intimidated. How we're going to put this little guy on is we're just going to use some hot glue, stick it down here at the bottom. It'll pop really well. We're using bright white. I got all my tools. Let me move this down so I can actually, you guys can see a little bit better. Don't mind my mess, guys. It's been a little crazy and chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. So of course I brought out my fuzzing cloth and we've got that going here. So as always, you want to keep your packaging in your wrapper sheet because these are reusable 8 to 12 times, sometimes more. 8 to 12 is what you're going to probably get out of them. If you take really, really good care of them, you can get more uses out of them. It tells you all of your care instructions here. That's why we're going to keep it. And I did not bring my pen down, which normally I would have, so I could write on the back. But I'm going to look and see if I have a pen down here anywhere. Now, when you cut a transfer apart, you want to stay as close to that cut line as possible. Probably helps if your hands are steady. It's been one of those days. I know I'm live super early today, but I have so much stuff to get done. The end of the month is always crazy busy. And what's really cool is this one, I'm pretty sure this transfer comes with digital, a digital file that you can buy. And these pieces pop with the digital file. So you can always do that. I do seal all of my projects that go outside, especially with Krylon UV protectant spray. It's a watertight seal. Does not make my porch liner fade. It does not make it get ruined in the rain. I have a porch, of course, that has an overhang, but mine is super tall. And so it does get hit with rain. It does get hit with snow. It does get hit with ice. And this porch liner on the back side I've had for 2 years. I have one that I made when I first started. It's been 4 years almost, and it is still amazing looking. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find a pen. Pens and scissors are the hardest thing to find in my home. I'm not gonna keep digging. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna separate these so I know which backer sheet they go to. And we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna make you guys wait. All right, so you can see that this is obviously bigger than the fuzzing cloth. So I'm just going to do this in little pieces like this. It just makes it a little bit easier. Go down. Now, if you're one of those people that's like, I am not fuzzing, I don't want to fuzz, you don't have to. It just makes your transfer last longer, okay? I fuzz it a little bit. I want it to stick down pretty good because wood is obviously porous. Normally I would wax the wood, but I'm not waxing this because I'm going to stick it outside. and I want my Krylon spray to adhere to the board and not just sit on that wax, okay? So today is going to be 60 degrees here in Kentucky, so I thought, well, that would be a perfect day to sit this outside, spray it down with some Krylon spray. Past couple days have been in the like the 30s, so this little heat wave, I will take it. I will take it. All right. So I'm going to start way up here at the top. I'm going to center this to the porch leaner. I'm going to try and move this so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. There you go. Okay. So as you can see, I'm doing this in chunks. The reason I'm doing that is because you don't want to do it all at once. So we're just going to go bright white, makes it stand out. I've seen this done in our shimmers. I've seen it done in a couple different colors. I see I just got some paste on the board, but that's okay. I can get that off there. It's not a problem. You just want to make sure you're covering that silk screen. I love doing the porch leaners. They're probably one of my favorites. I never was one of those people that always had a porch leaner or made porch leaners until chalk. It just makes it so much easier than vinyl. If you work with vinyl, you know what I'm talking about. The weeding is the worst part. Not a fan, not gonna lie. And the more things that I made, I swear, I think the worse it got. So you get that look with chalk without all the weeding. So if you haven't tried it before, you will want to try. And today is the end of our sale. So if you haven't gotten any of those cute little kits, you're going to want to grab those as well. Just go ahead and leave your questions in the comments and I will try and answer them as fast as I can, guys. It's a little difficult for me to do it right here because of how far away from the camera I am. But I will answer in once I am done. Just want to make sure everything's covered. Okay, we're just going to sit that there. I'm going to pull this up here. You get it? I pushed it down pretty good. There we go, got the edge. You never want to pull from the edge. You always want to pull from the middle. Oh, perfect. Looks perfect. I'm going to sit this in my wash basin because I am going to wash these when I take them back upstairs. I'm going to get a piece of paper towel. I'm going to wipe this spot off right here. It's wet still. Let's see. I'm going to use my disinfectant wipes. You guys have seen me use this trick before. Just kind of gets that off there. There we go. Now you never would have even known that was it. Okay, so I'm going to sit that off to the side, and then we're going to do this other part. Really quickly, let's dry this. Let me walk around here and plug in my quick dry tool. I brought out my new one, which has a longer cord, and I'm excited that it's got the longer cord, see? So I'm gonna dry it because I just don't want to bump it, mess it up. You just want to keep working with it. You don't want to mess it up. Now, I have done these where I've done the whole thing. We also have monogram letters, which would be super cool to do for your personalization. Those are A size, super awesome. You could also get a pattern and put it on the background if you wanted to. Like maybe do like we have a greenery background. We have a bunch of them like that. So that would be super, super cool. It's not gonna take long to dry. It's pretty warm in my house today. All right. Now, let's pull that down there. Okay. So now, let's fuzz the rest of this. Let's get this going. Like I said, I'm going to set this off to the side so I know which one goes to what. So it says, welcome to our Christmas cottage. Have a cup of cheer, jolly and jingle. Santa always stops here. And it says Candy Cane Lane, always merry and bright. And it says, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. Super cute. Now this one's a little bit taller porch cleaner, and the only reason why I went taller is because I wanted to add that little ghost at the bottom on the other side. So then I thought, okay, well I've got to add something to the bottom of this one. What am I going to add? And then I thought, oh yeah, those reindeer that are on sale. That reindeer would look super cute. Just bright white, no paint on him, no paste on him. Now I could take the reindeer games and do that on it if I wanted to, but we're not going to do that. I think he'll just look cute. Just white. All right. Now you want to line this back up. Now you can see, obviously there's going to be a lot of room at the bottom. I just need to make sure it's straight, guys, and it's not. Of course it's not, because why would it be? It's a little difficult when you're doing a bigger project, but it just takes a little bit of maneuvering and finagling, and you can get it done, I promise. It's not that difficult. Pardon all the noises, guys. Like I said, I'm down in my kitchen, and we live in a really, really close neighborhood, so if you hear airplanes going by, we live in the flight zone for Lexington, Kentucky, and if you hear trucks or anything like that, today is trash day, so it's always a little loud. Not super loud, but I've grown to ignore it, but if you hear it, that's why. All right. This is going to be super, super cute. And like I said, there's plenty of room, so you could even do, we have a Santa, which would be super cute. You could put Santa at the bottom, or you could do like your monogram. Change it up however you guys want to do it. Or maybe go with the smaller board. Maybe you don't want to do a Halloween board on the other side. Maybe you want to do, I don't know, every day. I have a welcome sign, like I said, that goes out on my porch. I have one that says Harvest. I have one that says Freedom for the 4th of July. Just lots of cute, fun projects that can be made with chalk. One of the many reasons I love this company is because of how fun it is to just make things and be like, I made that. And maybe you feel like you're not crafty. Well, with Chalk Couture, you can be. I mean, you guys can see how easy this is. It's not super difficult. All right. Just wanting to make sure that I've got all of this covered. No lines. We don't want any lines. It's already drying. Okay. We're going to close that up. I'm going to set this on top there. I know it'll leave paste, but that'll just wash right off, so I'm not really concerned about it. Oh my goodness, so cute. So normally I would put this in my wash basin, but because I don't want to get them stuck together, I'm just gonna lightly sit this on its backer sheet, and I'll just take that up to my chalk room and wash it. And yes, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. So let me turn on my glue gun because it's going to take it a minute to heat up. Not very long. I have one of those Ryobi ones, so it's pretty quick to heat up. This is one of the few things that I have to finish outside today. I'll take a picture of it in the spot and you guys can see how well it's going to stand out. You can put garland on the sides of it. You can do so many things to make it unique to you. Absolutely, you can do that. I just want to make sure it's nice and dry so when I go to spray the Krylon spray at it, it stays. You can also Mod Podge it if you want to do that. They do have a spray. You can use any sealant. I just like the UV because it doesn't die, or like my boards don't fade. And that's a huge deal to me because I usually stain my boards. And stain does fade, and so does paint. Alright. So I'm going to show you guys real quick the other side as well so you guys can see. Okay, this has been on here for 2 years now. It's set out for 2 years. It looks just as new as this side. So that's why I use that spray because I think it looks so nice. Okay, I don't want to scrape that, so I'm going to kind of lean this up to where it hits that little ghost. The little ghost was a found surface. That's not a Couture surface. That was found, actually, I think I bought that at the dollar store, and then I just hand painted him. And a wreath, you could do a wreath here or even up at the top if you wanted to. I could have centered this and put 2 deer on here if I really wanted to. I was hoping to cut that open, but I guess I did not. There we go. Let's try and get that plastic cut. It's not cutting. My scissors are dull. There we go. Alright. There we go. Now, like I said, these are only $5 right now, so you can't beat that. And I'm going to just stick him right here. Let's see if my glue gun is. It's not heated up completely yet. It's going to take it a minute. But see how he filled in this space. I do have a spot on my porch liner. I just noticed that must have scraped off, and I can fix that. So, but he filled in enough that it looks really, really good. I want to say hi to everyone who's popped on and watching. I cannot see comments, guys. I could just see that you guys are on. So it's not that I'm ignoring anyone, I promise. Come on, my glue gun. Usually it doesn't take too long to heat up. I probably should have started it way beforehand. So I just want to make sure this is all dry, and it is. It's nice and dry. See, it didn't leave anything on my hands. So that works really well, and him being right here, it's just going to be super, super cute. Now I could always flip him around because he is double-sided. I don't know what. Since my porch liner is going to be right by my door, I'm going to lean him this way so he faces my door instead. Come on. I can smell it heating up, so I know it's working. It's just going to take it a minute. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Like I said, this is a fun project. You can even do this as a family. Maybe let the kids do it. Chalk is non-toxic, so there's lots of fun you can do with the kids or grandkids or nieces and nephews, cousins. I have cousins. We have a lot of kids in our family, so we do a lot of projects together, or I send them projects every once in a while to do. And our snowman would look really super cute on this too from our club. If you are not familiar with Club is our subscription box, which is amazing. All right, glue gun is set, guys, so we can put this on. I will give you guys a little bit more information about Club in the description of this video. Okay, he is, ooh, that is hot. I can see that. I'm just going to do some little dabs here and there because I don't want to do too many and have it ooze out. That glue gun gets so hot. Okay, so we are going to put him right here and we're just going to push him down. I see that I got a couple little glue gun, you know, the glue strings. I will cut those. And I noticed there's a little bit right there that I must have dabbed. Didn't realize. He is on. So there is our cute porch leaner. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm gonna turn it around here so you guys can read it. Just don't wanna mess it up here. So it says, welcome to our Christmas cottage. Have a cup of cheer. Jolly and jingle. Santa always stops here. Candy cane lane, always merry and bright. Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. Super awesome. Super excited about this. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys. Don't mind my refrigerator behind me. It's got lots of magnets for my niece. And you guys, I will see you all here tomorrow for another awesome Couture project. Talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.